your boy. I just had to get that in there because we didn't.
I know we didn't.
I didn't get that in at all.
You stole it from me.
I know.
I was gonna pull that. You mother.
I had to get that in there.
Son of a you. Super Saiyan. I was really gonna do that.
You kept it. You just been holding it, bro.
I was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was gonna be the ace in the pocket.
Right. I feel you.
But you know what? Yeah, my boy. I guess what? Who are you? Who are you bringing in?
Let's talk Joyner Lucas, man.
That's who I was going for. I was gonna say that. Yeah.
His new. Well, I seen him on Twitter. He says it's a mixtape. Okay, it's not an album. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Even though it's a fucking album.
Man, that is an album. That's a fucking album.
That's a fucking album. I don't care.
I didn't hear no used beats from other artists. Right, that's a fucking album.
That's a fucking album. I know everybody's. You know,
mixtapes are like, I gotta have original beats on my mixtapes now.
You're like, what the fuck separates a mixtape from an album? Like the way that it's rolled out. Like
nowadays, to me, there is no difference. To me, they're all albums now.
It's all
to me, they're all just albums.
You can,
there's no way.
If there's no DJs,
mixtape, I was about to say that a mixtape was when a DJ came on there, had introductions, did their little calls in the middle of your shit. You know. You send it to them and they set it up and had everything laid out right, and then you give it back and then you have your mixtape. That's a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Right. Where you get the shout outs in the middle of the fucking song, you know what I'm saying? Right. And the consumer's a little mad because they missed your bars because they said something.
Right.
That's a mixtape.
Right. What Joyner Lucas is mixtape, and I'm not sure exactly.
I guess it's a mixtape.
It's a mixtape, but it's called it's a phone number. It's called 508-507-2209. That's the name of the
name of the mixtape.
The mixtape, and I mean, I want to hear what you, because I know this is like a new introduction for this guy.
Oh yes, you know definitely new introduction. Never heard him before, and I was talking about this I think on the last podcast how I said first impressions are key when I listen to music. Right. Like if I listen to something like especially your first track, like how you come into your shit, you're presenting it. You know, this is your introduction to someone who may have never heard you. Like me. Bring that shit at the beginning. Right. You got to bring it at the beginning and then follow through with the whole thing going hard. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you have to bring it at the beginning. That's why a lot of albums will turn me off. Like it's like, I don't want to fucking hear it because like you fucking didn't even do it right. Right. You didn't do it right. You set this shit up wrong. You know what I'm saying? But all I have to say is that I'm a fan.
So you're an official fan of
Joyner Lucas.
Shout out to Joyner.
Yes, I'm definitely a fan, and I fucking was sleeping on him. You know, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Did not see that coming. I was thinking, okay, let me hear this other one. Right. Popped it on, track him on. I'm like, okay, where have you been? Right. You know. And let it play through, and that's a playthrough album or mixtape.
Listen. I be trying to tell people, okay,
man,
that when people like I hear people they talk so much shit about fucking Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert and all this shit, and then it's like, okay, so who do you like that's new? And everybody says, I don't like none of this new shit. All right, but you're sleeping on people like Joyner fucking Lucas. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was a talented, lyrical, has styles, has everything that apparently. Needs the hip hop community truly loves, and none of y'all motherfuckers know about him at all. You know what I'm saying? At all whatsoever.
And it's crazy because he like listening to him. I felt like, why aren't you up there? Why aren't you in the mix?
He is.
You know what I'm saying? Like up, like
it's just that now, bro. Like people like him, he flows in a pocket. That's where the lyrical rappers are. Everybody's got their own pockets now, right? Yeah. Before lyrical was like mainstream, right? And then it just kind of folded away into its own little pocket over here. Yeah. And
it's still there, but
it's still there. Yeah. That world is still there. It's still
that's
thriving,
the world
bro.
I love. And
you know
man, that boy got bars.
So, Joyner Lucas, the first time I ever had any impression of him was my homeboy had put me on to him. It was actually Mike. Put me on to him, and I watched his video where he. I still have to dissect this. I haven't finished dissecting this. Where he raps a song forward, raps a verse forward, and then raps the same exact verse backwards. The words backwards,
and
And it's supposed perfect. To all make sense. Now, I have to go and check this again because it happened so quick that I'm like, I don't know if that actually happened how they said it happened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You got to dissect that type of shit.
Yeah, you got to dissect. You got to listen to it.
Little by little, portion by portion, kind of.
All right. You have to
might even have to write that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? You got to write that shit down and then see it.
And then look at it. You know what I'm saying? And say, oh, fuck, it really is like kayak, like the word kayak.
All I gotta do is go online and look up. Someone has the lyrics on there.
Somebody broke this shit down.
Someone already wrote the lyrics.
Like a real music nerd was like, I broke it down.
Yeah.
It's got like 1 million
dissected
views on
for you.
I put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I love Joyner.
That's like their number one video.
I know, right? They got like 7 videos, and this one video's got like 10 million views.
And the rest have 7.
Yes. Nobody wants to see you
10
fucking showing your dog tricks. All right. Give us the good content, all right? Maybe
break down more bars.
Maybe then I'll subscribe.
Break down more bars.
Nah.
Make it a thing. Make it your thing. We love this, obviously. That's what you got to do. You got to kind of feed into what people like.
No. All in all, man, he had a lot of good tracks on there. Man. One of the ones that I liked a lot was "To Keep It 100." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fucking track.
That shit went hard.
You know what I'm saying? Because it plays off the story, the storytelling vibe.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I like how he the whole the answering machine, you know what I'm saying, his voicemail.
Right.
You put that in there at the end, and the next track kind of played into it at times. You know what I'm saying? Like the one before kind of was significant for the next track.
Right.
And I mean, just putting it together like that, we appreciate it.
We've been waiting to do this, and we're gonna fucking call this number. That's his album. Yeah. Live on the podcast. I have never called the number. I don't know what's going to happen when I call the number.
Yeah. We both told each other, don't do it.
Don't fucking do it. We're going to call it. Wait for the podcast.
First time. We'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens. So it's 508 507 2209. Yeah, 2209. I'm going to save it on my phone as Joyner Lucas so I can be like, yeah, I got his number. Yeah, man, he hits me up so we can
508 507-2209.
Yeah, let's do it. Put it on speakerphone. See what's popping. It's probably one of those like Mike Jones.
Who?
Yo, what's up? This is Joyner. I'm unable to take your call right now. Leave me a brief message and I'll get back to you. Peace.
That shit hung up on me?
It hangs up.
Maybe he's got too many voicemails.
Maybe it's already filled.
God damn it. I was hoping to leave a voicemail.
I wanted to leave one.
Damn, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to promote the podcast, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we can get on part 2, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, clear out your voicemails, Joyner. You know
clear them out so we can get on it.
Nah, man. But, all in all, man, I thought it was a good album, man. If y'all are looking for, man, there's no more lyrical rap anymore. It's there, bro. Listen to Joyner Lucas's album or mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely check it out. I mean, for a first time listener of him, you know what I'm saying? And for me to be like, I'm definitely a fan, and I'm gonna be checking him out like consistently. Try to see what his new shit. And I'm gonna go back to some of his old shit. That's the type of shit that you're supposed to do when you hear somebody and you do a little homework on them. See what kind of see how they grown. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, I was afraid that with Joyner, I was gonna get the rapper that like tries to rap too many words in a bar. You know what I'm saying? Because I get turned off by that. You know what I'm saying?
He was hitting him with that fast spitting.
Well, he was fast spitting, but I was expecting him to be like the rapper that tries to like rap too many like big words. It sounds like they're saying something, but they're not really saying anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're just filling in syllables.
Yeah, which is, it's cool. I guess in certain people's styles, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he had a lot more to offer. He had a lot of substance. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man.
He had a whole concept.
Storytelling. Concept. Everything was dope.
Right. What do you give that, man, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, man. First time listener, definitely a fan. I'm gonna give him a 8.5.
8.5.
8 to 8.5. Yeah.
What kept you from giving him the 9?
Giving him the 9. It's my first time hearing. It's a possibility. I only heard it once. I'm gonna go back and listen to it. It's gonna be one of those that possibly go from the 8 to 8.5 to 8.5 to 9. It's a possibility with him because that wordplay was dope. I want to hear it again because I understand that shit. The fast rap, I can hear it. Like I hear it. There's people like I don't understand fast rap. I can't hear what they're saying. I can hear it. Like Busy Bones rapping, I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's just something that, you know, I guess some brains can kind of hear it in slow motion a little bit. Break it down. You can't repeat it back to you. Like people say, well, then repeat it back to me. And it's like, well, I can't repeat it back to you if I'm trying to listen to it because I'm on. I got to hear the next part, and I can't say this while I'm trying to hear it. You know, it's like, but when I'm listening to it, you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? I could hear it all, and he was killing it, definitely. So I'm gonna hear it back again, and he may get bumped up to that 8.5 to 9.
Well, while you were going through that, I got a text message.
Really?
Yeah, I got a text message from Joyner.
Really?
It says, yo, what's up? It's Joyner. Use this number for me because my other one acting crazy. Please make sure you have your new info in my phone by clicking here. So there's a little link. Takes you to
another number?
Superphone.io, and you can add yourself to his phone book. And you put your name, your number, and all that. But this is actually a good way for promotion. You can check on here. Do you see me on tour? What's your gender? Your birthday? So he gets to find out a little bit about his fans,
his fan base,
people that are calling him. Yeah, and so for people that's out there, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of game. If there's some artists out here listening right now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of game because this is actually a good little marketing tactic that he did.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? So he's basically getting information for free. But here's the crazy thing that people don't realize, and maybe Joyner's listening to this, and maybe he doesn't even know this. Okay. But you can take your phone, you could take that list of phone numbers, okay, and you could upload them to Facebook. Facebook will match those phone numbers with Facebook accounts.
Yep.
All right?
Oh, yeah.
And then you can run ads to just those people that gave your number.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So now.
For your own shit.
Right. If you tell them. And he's probably got it to where it categorizes.
He might be doing that.
Did you see me on tour? Yes. If I say yes, maybe I see a different ad that says, hey, I realize you didn't see me on tour yet. Guess what? I'm in your city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
someone
saying?
else that didn't. Yeah.
Right. That's a marketing play. So shout out to Joyner for having his marketing game down right. And doing something creative with his
mixtape.
With his mixtape. Mixtape.
But and that just shows you where he's at. Right. And not just doing the music, but business wise. I mean, that's we need a lot more people like that in the game. Like,
funny thing is, he signed to Atlantic. So maybe some of it is the label, but at one point he was trying to sign to Dreamville. Do you feel like J. Cole? And the reason he said they were trying to get in touch with him, they were trying to call J. Cole, but he never answered his call, never returned his calls. Do you feel like J. Cole missed out on Mr. Joyner Lucas?
Do I feel like he did?
Dreamville. Dreamville's got some talented guys over there.
They already have a lot of good talented guys, but they could always use another one. And yeah, he definitely.
You think he would have fit into the Dreamville roster?
I think he would have.
But Joyner, though, I think Joyner has the ability to be his own, like be a J. Cole.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why. I mean, it may have felt like it was a loss then, but it's a win.
It worked out better.
It's a win. Yeah, I think it's a win because right now, just be yourself on your own. And fucking blow up and not need a group. Create your own. You know, put other people on and have your own, and you be the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I say all in all, man, I'd probably give that mixtape maybe a 8.5 to 9.
That's what I might get that.
I think I'm gonna go solid 8.5. Solid 8.5.
I was thinking more 8.4.
You gotta be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna give him 8.3, 8.3, 0.6.9.
Well, that's why I say between those numbers, because it's usually in between. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't say the solid number, it's in between that.
Just over here trying to be pie.
Yeah. I gotta be the oddball. I gotta be the guy that's like, you didn't make it, but you almost did.
You gotta be the fucking anomaly number. Yeah. But yeah, man, shout out to Joyner Lucas, man. Y'all should check that out.